resource for students to have, and good thing to reach out to lots of different people who can't necessarily go to classes.
I heard they're easier than actual courses, and plus I guess it's better for the students to actually be able to have their materials right in front of them at home.
Well, I think they're useful utility that we have in campus because sometimes students are not at campus sometimes because they have either work interns or they have to be back home. So it's a good way to take classes from a distance, and I think like for Stats 21 online, my friends just had to come back right before school started to take a final, which is a good way to take care of especially if you're trying to fulfill a requirement. I think it's a good way to take care of it.
This semester I took an online class and it was all bad. I pretty much didn't watch any of the webcasts. I only did the assignments that had to be like turned in for credit. I was last minute on everything. I pretty much just watched all the lectures before the exams.
Location issue, just the fact you don't have to move to a different place to use it, and you can access it anywhere.
Just maybe go at your own pace, because I know some professors talk way too fast or go too fast for some people.
Being able to take a class from far away.
You have to waste time actually coming to class. You know, it's good. You can kind of do stuff on your own time.
Ability in terms of I could do it when I wanted. I think that was just the main thing. Like, you don't have to go to class at a certain time, so it kind of, if you know there are other priorities, you could do them first.
Academic honesty factor, like you can't really regulate what a student's doing in their own home from the computer.
Probably you can't get that one-on-one help with like a GSI or a professor. And probably like the laziness factor is probably really hard to actually put in more effort into a class where you're just taking online and not surrounded by your peers who you're, you know, more encouraged or motivated to.
Personally I'm an engineer, so a lot of the stuff we do is shown on the chalkboard, and when we look at those stuff, it's far more easier to understand when the professor is writing stuff and showing you each step what they mean. But when there's lack of that professor's guidance, I feel like it's sometimes hard to grasp onto which section he would be talking about if it's online.
If you're the kind of person that procrastinates, I feel like online courses it'll be hard to motivate yourself.
It's a very good experience. No one was really forcing me to go to class, show up, do stuff on time, or.
I suppose that just depends on the class. Because it was a really dry, dull class that I just did not have any questions to the person for. Then I just stayed at home and listened to these mundane facts. But class dependent, I guess.
Probably the traditional class.
I think it would depend on the type of classes. Like, if it was my technical classes, I would take it in class. But if it was more of just listening to the lectures and like understanding, and if it was more, less math intensive, I think I would take it online.
Take the traditional version, over the online.